Good evening, everyone. I was muted. Sorry about that, guys. Welcome to the show. It's been 3 weeks, a long 3 weeks. And before we even get started, guys, I'm going to apologize if you haven't been following me. I have COVID and I've been sick for 5 days now. So if I sound sick, this is why. I have been in isolation for the past 5 days. Hey, Rosie, thanks for stopping in. Hey, Jeremy. I appreciate everybody stopping in. So today is supposed to be our welcome back show, and due to just the madness the past 3 weeks has caused, it's nothing scheduled for today. So literally, we're just here chilling today, and you guys can do Q&A with me if you want. If you have questions about Unveil, any of that stuff. Thank you so much, Rosie. I greatly appreciate that. I need to get better ASAP. My employer thinks I need to be better by Monday so I can return to work. And I just think, okay, we'll see. Thank you, Courtney. Thank you. So I do hope everybody else is doing well, and nobody else gets the Rona. It is not fun. Thanks, Rosie. I never even thought I'd ever even get it. I skated by not getting it all this time. What is it? Been 2 years? Almost 2 years, and I've never gotten it. I mean, I was really cautious at first, like a lot of people were, and then I kind of slacked on it. Apparently, I slacked on it too much over the holidays and caught the Rona. So, hi, Debbie. Thanks for joining. Oh no, Courtney, I'm sorry to hear that. I don't feel like I have like pneumonia, but I do feel like I have the flu. But I guess that's just normal symptoms. It feels like the flu. So I just I woke up, guys. I woke up Monday and I had this cough, and I'm like, wow, that's not okay. But then I had a fever, and I rarely ever get fevers. And then I had a fever, and I had a fever, and I'm like, this fever is not going anywhere. I take Tylenol, but I still, and it's like a low grade, you know what I mean? Hi, Rodney. Thanks for joining. Um, and I'm like, this is just not going anywhere. I'm like, how can you be sick for 5 days? I'm going stir crazy. That's partially why we're doing the show, because I'm like, what am I going to do with myself, guys? I'm going crazy over here. I've been binge watching the Golden Girls. I actually never saw the Golden Girls till about 2 years ago. And I know Betty White, rest in peace. But I actually been binge watching it now because I have nothing else to do with myself but watch TV. And if you know me personally, that's not like me just to sit around the house and watch TV. So thanks, Rodney. I've been resting all week. So yeah, I should have, and I just like, I don't know. I just ate, which I lost my taste, which is the weirdest thing ever, guys. Like, what happened? Like, I had my taste buds, and then yesterday, one of my favorite places to eat is Wendy's. So that must be why I get along with the Things team so well, because I know they like their chicken nuggets and stuff. I actually worked for Wendy's for about 7.5 years in my younger days, from a teenager through my early adulthood, and love Wendy's. And so one of my favorite things there is the taco salad, not the ones that they had at one time or whatever, but I love their taco salads. And last night, yeah, it was last night. My days are running together, or maybe it was 2 nights ago. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Anyways, yeah, Jeremy, I do. I love Wendy's. And so I was sitting there eating my taco salad, and I love the taco salad. Love it. At least the one they have now. Like, there for a long time, they alterated their taco salads, and I'm like, what the hell are you guys doing? The original with the tortilla chips, everything was way better, and chili, loved it. So we have that back now. And I'm eating it, I'm like, this tastes like plastic. Like, this has no taste to it. what the heck? And I just knew. Yeah, Rosie, they do make taco salad. It's delicious, by the way. Um, but anyways, so all it tastes like was plastic, pure plastic. And so I've learned since then, anything I eat just tastes like I don't eat plastic. I don't know what plastic tastes like. I'm just assuming it's like plasticky. It's just so bland. So I've learned that if I eat stuff that has higher, like, I don't know, like seasoning in it, like today I was like, what if I try salsa? Hey Tim, welcome to the show. Appreciate it. We're just chatting tonight, so join in. Um, what if I try salsa? Salsa has like a little kick in it, right? If it's a little mild, and you can taste the heat, but you can't taste anything else. And I'm like, give me some flavor. I need flavor in my life, guys. It tastes like plastic smells. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. It tastes like plastic smells. Which it's just, I don't know. So I've been, peppers and hot sauce. Yeah, I mean, maybe I need to like up like the flavors. So like everybody knows like McDonald's sweet tea, right? So I got that, and I'm like, hopefully it's doused in sugar so I can at least taste the sugar, But it tastes like cold. Does that make sense? Anything I drink that's cold tastes like cold. It doesn't even make any sense, I know. But I'm like, cold. It's so messed up. I didn't think that I would lose my taste or anything because I had gone Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, almost all of Thursday, and I didn't lose anything, like any taste buds. My smell was still there. Everything. And I can't even tell if my smell is still there or not because I can't smell anything. Like it's just gone. So it's so weird. Don't eat anything spicy. I love spicy, Sandy. Spicy is awesome. I love like flavorful foods. I really love food. So it's kind of a disappointment. But I joked earlier today on my Facebook about, well, I guess now's a good time to go on my diet because I can't taste anything. So like, yeah, spicy is life. I love that. I do. I love spicy. I love anything that's like non-traditional American foods too. So I love Hispanic foods, and I love like Chinese foods. And so have I had the C? Oh, COVID? Yes, I have COVID right now, Sandy, if that's what you're asking me. I actually tested positive. Um, so back to my COVID story. Yeah. Sorry, I know we're supposed to talk paranormal, but nothing paranormal has happened in my life all week. So probably because I'm just chilling. Maybe some Thai. Oh, yeah. I would totally do chat. If I can talk. Thai. Thanks, Sandy. Thai and Vietnamese. I try just about anything. The only thing I've ever ate that I don't like is Brussels sprouts. But when I tried it, it was in high school, and it was during our cooking class, and some kid made them, so they were disgusting. I was told I need to try Brussels sprouts again, but I don't know. They were pretty nasty, so I don't know if I ever want to try those again. Hi, Jacqueline. Welcome. So, I mean, obviously you guys could tell that I'm a little stuffed up, probably, from my voice. But that's why. It's because it's the Rona. And yes, for those of you inquiring, yes, I am vaccinated, but the Rona hates me and is still going to make me suffer. So, hi, Stephen. Welcome. So yeah, so that's pretty much what's been going on. I've been posting a little bit here and there because I sleep most of the time. Little baby cabbages. LOL. Is that what they are? I don't know if I want to try Brussels sprouts again, guys. I just don't know. Train of thought. Like my train of thought is so bad right now, guys. I got the fog. Like everything's foggy. So, which makes it really, really hard to accomplish anything. But I know, Sandy. I know. I mean, I'm not going to go too political here, but I know. I appreciate it. The thing is, I'm hoping all it means is my symptoms would have been worse if I didn't get vaccinated. So, which is possible. I do have my own personal underlying issues. So it's not, it didn't hurt to get it. It didn't hurt to not get it for me personally. So, um, but yeah, I wanted to hop on here and like say hello and like, oh my gosh, guys, I have Rona and I just like so tired and I need to talk to people. So yes, that's true, Rosie. It does make things a little bit better. So um thank you for sharing, Marilyn. I appreciate it. Kung Kung Flu. I think you said Kung Fu. Kung Flu. Thank you, Sandy. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Kung Flu. I was reading. And what do they call it? Flurona? Is that what it's called, or something like that? If you have COVID and the flu, I've not seen a doctor all week. I've just done the at-home test. That's how I know I have COVID. And one other person in the house actually has COVID, and then I have children, and I am so blessed. I tested them, and they are negative. And my children are older, so it makes it, thank God they're older. And it made it so much easier to quarantine. And so they're negative. I'm isolated. Away from, everybody. I have like my own little side of the house. My office is on my side, my bedroom, my bathroom, all that's on the side. So, yeah. So my kids are safe. They don't have the Rona. Thank God. But yeah. Hey, Ernie. Welcome. Yeah. You know what, Ernie? We probably have met at Waverly. I was actually on the Save Waverly podcast, or like Saturday. Was it Saturday? You guys really excuse me. I told you I have foggy brain. Thanks, Jeremy, for sharing. I was on that. Yes, I was on that little stream, and yes, so we have met, Ernie. Thank you. Thanks for joining me. I definitely appreciate that. I'm unvaxxed, but don't get it too bad. Now you have immunity. Is that possible? That's awesome. Oh man, I hope I just built immunity up and I don't get it ever again. I don't like this crap. That's crazy. Courtney, thanks for the question. Yes. Good evening, Penny. So what places do I want to investigate in 2022? Well, as long as I survive the plague, guys. Which I will, I'll be fine. I think the worst of it's over now. There's so many places I want to investigate. So I was going to go investigating. My first investigation I was planning for this month, and that's actually going to be changed because yeah. So the next investigation I want to do is probably in February. I have actually not. Sure, Stephen, you can share any fun facts you want. I have actually not scheduled any investigations yet this year. It's cost money, guys. You got to have that down payment. So I'm kind of holding off until I'm ready to start scheduling. But I want to go to several places. Okay, Waverly is one of them, obviously, but I'm probably going to hold off on Waverly since everything's going on there. Mansfield, I definitely want to go to if that's possible. There's word in the grapevine. Maybe it might be possible this year. Let's see. I mean, I'd like to do more residentials too, but I do love going out to like new locations that are haunted. You have 3 scheduled, Brad? I'm looking forward to those invites. I've investigated with Brad a couple times. Yeah, Jeremy, I know you are trying to get Ohio scheduled, which let me know. Well, I'm following you on the chat. Brad, that's awesome. You have 3 scheduled. I kind of want to go back to the Mysterious Monroe house. I don't know why. I've seen that they had some openings this month, but due to the situation, I think I'm going to take a break January from actually going on an investigation. Um, so I kind of want to go back there. I kind of want to go back to the Rhodes Hotel too. Like, there's a lot of places I've been to a couple years ago that I kind of want to go back. Um, I'm so sorry, guys. I cannot help it if I have to cough. Oh, we have Crown Point scheduled for March, guys. Go to Crown Point. Awesome. Oh, Brad, that's awesome. I'd go with you, but I have Rona. So, but I do want to go there. And then let's see. Gosh, you know what? I don't know. Is Bobby Mackey any good? Because that's not too far away from me. And I kind of want to go just because just because of all the stories. Thank you, Rodney. Greatly appreciate it. Oh, I have to go to Randolph still. I still have to go to Randolph County because I just have to. Like, it's less than an hour away from me, so I have to go. Cold. See, oh my gosh, you guys, I love the turnout tonight. Thanks so much for dropping in. I greatly appreciate it. This is the most unorganized show I'm doing yet. It's awesome. I mean, I've had some unorganized shows, but usually I have a guest on the show. Usually we have something specifically we're going to be talking about, but tonight we're winging it because I need to talk to people. Let's see. I'm just going through here. Donna. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry that you're. Thank you. I hope you get to feeling better also. I really hope I don't have any long-term effects. I mean, to be honest, I really do. Steven, did you share your fun fact? I didn't see it yet. Maybe I need to look. Oh. Crystal had it at Waverly. Oh. What's that? What? They had what? They had Rona? I don't know. I don't understand. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry for sniffling in the mic too. It's so embarrassing. You've been to Mackey's? Is it overhyped? I don't know. It's not that far away. That's why I thought about it. Thought about going. It was okay. Not the greatest. Somewhere new and far away. Sounds good. Yeah, I really want to go on vacation. Really bad, guys, even though this has happened. Oh, gosh, yeah. There's another place in Kentucky that's been brought to my attention called Octagon Hall. I don't know if that's something I want to investigate. Oh, thanks, Steven. Appreciate it. I try to be entertaining. So that's another one. God, there's so many places I can investigate still because I've gone through like a cycle. Like, when you first get into investigating, you start investigating. Typically, this is what I think. Typically, people start investigating what's near them. And I've basically investigated everything near me except for Randolph. And other than Randolph, yeah, I think that's it. I think everywhere else I've been around here. He says, thank you, Donna. I'm trying to think of places. Like, there's some places that people don't talk about in my area. So I'm in Northeast Indiana. So, I mean, I've gone to the Bell Mansion twice, which is a new place here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. So just shout out to them. If you're looking for a new place to investigate, the Bell Mansion would be interesting to do. There's a couple other places. Let me see where so in South Bend, if you guys know where that's at, there was a theater called the State Theater. I actually got to investigate, but that's shut down. I don't even know what the situation is there. That was years ago. Hawkins, like as in Stranger Things. Is that the name of the town? I forget. It's been so long. I've been waiting on a new season to come out. Is that the name of the town? Hawkins, Indiana. I think that's what it is. I don't think Hawkins, Indiana actually exists, but that'd be pretty cool. Maybe it's in the Upside Down. Maybe Hawkins, Indiana is in the Upside Down, and that's why we don't know about it. That could be it. I love that. I love that show, by the way. Stranger Things. I didn't think I'd get into it because I'm not a huge. I don't know. That's not really the genre I usually watch, but I sat and I watched the first season. I really liked it, and then I binge watched the second and I think the third season because they're waiting on. It's fiction. Oh yeah, I think we're waiting on season 4 if I remember right. So, but I did watch. I did watch the Ghostbusters movie with Finn in it, the guy that plays Mike. Is it Mike? Is his name Mike? See, it's been so long since I watched Stranger Things. I'm sorry. And so anyways, he was like all like tall and stuff. And so now I'm like, what's season 4 going to be like on Stranger Things? Are they all going to be grown up, like high schoolers? Like, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, I was trying to be quick about it. Crystal had COVID at Waverly. Oh, okay. But Ernie. Oh, is this recent, Steven? I guess, just letting you guys know somebody had COVID. So, heads up if you were there recently. Mike, okay. Oh, okay. You're walking. Okay, see, Steven, I appreciate that, but I'm just not a zombie person. I'm just not. Like, I don't know what it is. I just don't get excited about zombies. I just don't. I watched a couple documentaries on the idea of zombies, but I mean, that's because it's a documentary, and I do love those. And how some countries like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I'm too foggy right now. I cannot explain nothing right now, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, so I'm not. I'm Walking Dead. Cool. I'm just not a zombie person. So I never really watched much of that. Unfortunately. Plus, in Stranger Things, you have 11, and she's just pretty kick ass. So I really like 11. She's really cool. So. And over time, I've seen her in a couple other things, Millie Bobby Brown, and I really dig her. And I'm not a fan type person. Like, I don't get like crazy about celebs, stuff like that or anything. But there's just sometimes I see a celebrity, I'm like, I kind of dig that person, so. Oh, did they film in Atlanta? Well, they're in the wrong state. They need to film in Indiana. But yeah, I get it. I gotta get a drink, guys. Whew. My mouth is dry. You can't, well, you probably could tell I'm like super dry. My face is, everything's dry. You're not a zombie person, just like oh yeah. So does it have a good story behind it, Steven? It has a good story, I get that. I'm just, just, it's kind of a turn off for me, zombies, like, so. I just don't get excited about it. I don't really watch gory stuff either, although for some strange reason, I watched the first 3 Saw movies, and that gets kind of gory. And I don't know, I kind of got a liking to the main character there, so I found him relatable for some strange reason. But yeah, I only watched like the first, I think I've seen the 4th one, but it's been a long time for the Saw movies. For me to see that. It's been a long time. Those movies came out a long time ago. You got a tattoo? Nice. Do you really? Is that Salem? Is that the new movie? I've heard that's pretty, or that new TV series with the girl. No, I don't know. Did you watch Spiral? No, I did not watch Spiral. I don't watch. Yeah, there's more the corn than Indiana. Yeah, there's the upside down apparently in Indiana. Or as you know. So, oh, okay. Thanks, Jeremy. I may revisit it if I stay in isolation longer. I might get to it. Right now, I'm watching the Golden Girls. uh, I don't like so. This is all I've been doing with myself during isolation, guys. So literally, I get up, I lay in bed, I watch TV, I play a video game because I like video games. I go back to bed, I get up, I watch TV. Um, well, you are stronger than me, Ernie, because I just got it and I hate Rhoda. It's evil. Write a book? Should I write a book about my? Well, I like today. I wrote day 5 of isolation. Like it's like my captain's log on my Facebook, and I seriously that's the thought I had. I'm like, I'm just gonna write like a little journal. Like this is my captain's log of isolation. The walls are caving in. I'm going stir crazy. Yeah, no, seriously, guys, it's been bad. Like it sucks sitting at home this long. So tomorrow I'm going to take another at home test because right now the rules are 5 days, whatever. So we'll see after tomorrow if I still run on a Sunday. I have to take one for work to see if I can return to work on Monday. But yeah, no, seriously. Yeah, I should write a book. I actually have a new book. I shared this with everybody on my page. I should go live more. I should go live just because I'm bored. Oh well, yeah. Okay, before I share the book, yeah, Jeremy. If I was in your situation, I would be happy to be home too. You were the hospital, dear. And I'm so thankful Jeremy's home. By the way, everybody, just we're so happy for you, Jeremy. So happy for you. But anyways, back to this. Yeah, if I was in the hospital, that'd be one thing. But I was not. I was out doing my own thing last weekend, and bam, Rona hates me. Yeah, you get. Yeah, it was 10 days to isolate, and now they're saying 5. There's political reasons behind it, from what I understand, but I'm not going to get into that. Okay. Book time, guys. I do have a new book here, Spirits of the Earth. So I'm studying, like I'm learning more about Native American stuff because I love it and I'm drawn to it. So I should just read this book. I could have this book read by now. Honestly, it's only like 200 pages and it's pretty big print. I should have started reading this. Go live and beat boredom. Oh, what I did? Did I just push a button? I did. Hold on. Oh, you know what? I didn't even put my banner up. We gotta have a banner here. There we go. Hi, Joanne. Welcome. So, anyways, I do have a new book here I could read, but I have not picked up a book. Instead, I picked up the controller. So, hi, Chris. I don't see your name. Oh, there you are. I see you there. There you are. You guys said hello so fast, I didn't catch it. Hi, Liz. Love Native. Yeah, Rosie. Yes. If you know some stuff about that stuff, let me know about that stuff. Okay. Um, I'm God, guys. I'm just so drawn to it. I try to dive down ancestry.com to prove I must prove, that, I have some type of relation there, but that's just me and the way I am. I think I have to have, maybe it's the paranormal investigator in me. Like I have to have proof of stuff. I don't want to just say, hey, I'm totally, I just want facts. But I'm really drawn to it more than any type of European background I have or anything like that. I'm more drawn to Native American. I love nature. I'm not necessarily an outdoorsy person at all, but I love being in that element. So it just feels so natural to me. But when my kids are all out of the house, part of my life plan. Yeah, now I'm just chatting. Sorry. Um, Part of my life plan is just to hit the road, and I'm going to sell my house, sell everything in about 10 years when my kids are out of the house, and hit the road. Just live out in a van, or whatever. I'm not going to go buy a cabin or anything crazy like that. I'm just gonna, because I want to travel. So, do you? That's awesome. Are you? That's awesome, Donna. Well, here in Indiana, if I'm not mistaken, I might have to Google it, but isn't Indiana name, like the name come from Indian something? Let's see here. Why is Indiana named Indiana? I was thinking it had something to do with Indians, but you know what? I don't think there's any like reservations or anything here. Like, it's so sad. Land of Indians, yes. That's why Indiana is called Indiana, because the land of Indians. And the stupid thing is there's like nobody that lives here that's in, like, there's no reservations or nothing here, but we called it land of Indians. So doesn't really make much sense, but um Sequoia's home and do something. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm interested. So, anyways, Indiana, that's why Indiana, it's not like the land of corn, it's the land of Indians, is why it's called Indiana. Yeah, did you, Debbie? It's my plan. It's been my plan for a long time. So you guys are going to get to know me a lot tonight because I'm just rambling. But I had my son very young, and so I never got to experience adulthood like a lot of people get to, where they just have freedom and whatever. Okay, I went straight to adulthood as a parent, and so I really, really want this for myself. I really want to just take off, no responsibility, nothing. So thank you. I'll need the luck. um, Steven, you have Rona too? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they were Indiana. Indiana was the land of Indians until we kicked them all out. We're such a-holes. Oh, really? I'll have to look into that. That's cool. Steven, you got some prayers coming your way, by the way, bud. So after this show, it's supposed to be 13th Dimension, but they're not going on tonight, unfortunately. So, but I won't rattle too long unless you guys keep me on here. Because I could probably rattle all night just so I freaking have somebody to talk to. Oh, okay, I gotcha. So yeah, prayers for Courtney, guys. She's got lots. She's got the Rona, and yeah. Obviously, I'm not in the hospital. I didn't plan. I thought Wednesday. Wednesday was probably my worst day with this Rona, and um, I thought I was gonna like break down and go to the hospital. I really did, but it was like the next day. Like, I just pushed through the next day, and my fever broke, and I haven't had a fever since last night, I think. Yes, Steven. Yes. Correction, not Steven. Steven's good. Courtney has corona. Prayers to you, girlfriend. Um, See, I lost my train of thought, guys. I'm sorry, my nose itches so much right now. I was like bewitched over here. I'm gonna cast some magic. Oh yeah, Howard does have a show on tonight, doesn't he? That's their new show, I believe. That's on Saturday. Or oh my god, it's not Saturday. Friday nights. I don't know that I could stay out till 10. I don't think I could talk that much. My throat's gonna go really dry really soon, probably. So, anyways, guys. So, what else? What else? You guys have any other questions? You guys have any other questions you want to ask me? But yeah, we were talking about Indian stuff, so I'm gonna study that some. Oh, not that. It's a magazine. I'm gonna read this book. This guy right here, Bobby Lake Tom. I guess he's a third generation. I forget. He has a Native American background in him. I believe it's third generation something. Thank you, Courtney. Thank you. So I'm hoping, to learn some of this. This is about rituals. It's about the symbols, stories, and ceremonies. Specifically, it says Native American, but I wonder if it's specific to tribe. I don't remember. I haven't even started reading it yet, guys. Thank you, Steven. You're so kind. So they have like native prayers here. If you want to know about animal signs, they have that in here. I did not write this book, by the way. I'm gonna when I recover, I'm gonna share my captain's log from having Rona. That's gonna be my first book out to you all. Okay. Nature symbols. So yeah, talking about nature symbols, like, does anybody have like without having any like education in what's believed to be the nature symbols or whatever? Does anybody have like a certain type of animal that when you see it, you know something's about to happen? Like, for instance, I started noticing about 10, 15 years ago. And I don't know if this is a typical thing with blackbirds or crows, but I always noticed that when they came in a flock in my yard, I was going to have a big change. So that's always been a symbol that I don't even know if that's the legit symbol. That's just what I've discovered. For me personally, seems to happen. So when they congregate and come to my yard and they're all in my backyard and they're doing their thing, I know there's a change coming, whether it be a job, whether it be a relationship, whether it be whatever it be, there's a big change. So I don't know if you guys ever noticed that, like other animals that seem to come and go in your life or whatever, that kind of tell you that, hey, something's about to happen. Or, I know that there's, for instance, the cardinal is supposed to be a redbird. Cardinal is supposed to be a loved one visiting you, which I've not seen a cardinal. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've seen a single cardinal all this winter. And I'm in Indiana. It's actually the state bird is the cardinal. And usually you do see him still in the winter here. And I don't think I've seen a single one. Yeah, Steven, I cannot go 24/7. I gotta sleep. I am tired already. I've been talking for almost 45 minutes. You're making a new Facebook name. Apnea means butterfly. Oh. I'm making a new Facebook name. I cannot be that entertaining, Steven. Like, seriously. I just cannot be that entertaining. I mean, I could probably just talk about a lot of random stuff within a 24 hours. Just blog my life. The course of live week. Apani. Yeah. Means butterfly. Oh, butterflies is another thing that I really pay attention to. Um, I know they have meanings behind them, butterflies do, but I always kind of feel like I'm just getting a visit, like when a butterfly is around and like actually stays around, not just like passing me by, like mind its own damn business. Like, hey, I got to go get some of this, whatever I'm doing, you know. Um, Good evening, Things Network. Now you might want to change your name because you just did what I do all the time. um, Daybreak on Netflix? No, I've not seen Daybreak. Is it good? Is it something I need to watch while I'm still sitting at home? The other thing I tried to watch yesterday was because I love my crime shows too, and I tried to watch Kids. Is it? Thanks, Steven. I appreciate it. I think it's like Kids Behind Bars or something like that. I can. Some of those kids were my kids' age, and I couldn't watch it. I'll have to guess. I have to guess who this is. I have foggy brain, so this is going to be bad. Shoot. Who are all the admins on Things Network? Am I allowed to cheat? Just pull it up on my phone, and I'm gonna say I don't know. My first initial thought was Crystal, but I don't know. Usually if Crystal's on, 10's on. Sometimes, well, not all the time. Um, hmm. Who else has access to Things Network? I don't think Jeremy would. I don't think Jeremy would talk on Things Network. Scott? Scott. Is it really Scott? Reveal yourself. Courtney, you know about them butterflies. What's this? Hold on. I'm gonna share your story here. So you lost your daughter 2 years ago, last Mother's Day. Aw. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a cardinal after dark. Yeah. I'm so sorry you lost your daughter, but wow, that would definitely take that as a sign too. I totally agree. Ninja, oh, then that's Scott. I know how it is. Welcome, Scott. It didn't take you much to reveal yourself. You're pretty easy. Just saying. um, anyways, guys. Prayers to you, Courtney, from Liz. Yeah, it's this Rona stuff is crap, guys. It's crap. Don't get it. If I start if so this year, if I start going to every stinking event with a mask, don't be surprised. Like I'm gonna suit up. We're gonna suit up. We're not just gonna mask up. We're gonna suit up. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to give your secret out. My bad. No, but seriously, guys, I'm gonna suit up because this stuff sucks. Um, like I've been out of commission for 5 days now. If this was a little mini paid staycation, yeah, I'd be all right. Like, but no, it's not. It sucks. So I'm over it. I am so over Corona right now. It's dumb. It's dumb. Like, let's get this Corona out. I'm over this pandemic. I thought I was over it before I ever even got it. I'm like, man, I'm so tired of this quarantine crap. I'm so tired of this, like, being like no social events, all that stuff. And then, dang, I actually got it, and now I hate it even more. What the heck is a squirt ninja? That does not sound right. I do not want to know. I just crazy, crazy, crazy thoughts. Yeah, Courtney since Christmas? Jesus. Like you've got to be over it more than me for sure. I'm on day 5 and I'm like, I'm done. Like It's done. Done. It's crazy. This is crazy. So once I get better, then hopefully we can get back to investigating and getting back to, normal life or whatever. And which I need to get back to normal life because this just sucks. Um, but yeah, I've been playing a lot of video games. Anybody play video games? I doubt it. I doubt it. Do you guys play video games? Like, come join me on my gameplay because it's bored. Because I'm so bored. I just need to chit chat with people. But I'm not an Xbox person, so if you have Xbox, sorry, we can't be friends. Yeah, Jeremy, getting back on projects. I guarantee you, Jeremy's already working on so many projects right now. I mean, this guy is a busy bee. He is like just a project after project after project. Jeremy, you need a rest. Okay, guys, I got a cough. Hold on. Oh, I did that the other day. I coughed like on my shoulder or whatever, and I was told that's a vampire cough. I've never heard anybody refer to it as. I was told not to cough on my hands because I'm touching everything, but I guess it's a vampire cough. It's like, whatever. I've never heard of that. But yeah, Jeremy, you need to slow your roll. Take a break, man. Did you rest the whole time, Jeremy? Oh man, Brad. Yes, I know you had some. That was fairly recent, wasn't it? Yeah, it was because I remember seeing your post. Oh man, I'm almost out of drink. I'm almost out of cold. That's what we're calling it. We're calling it cold. We're not calling it sweet tea. We're calling it cold because that's what it tastes like. Although I might have, guys, check this out. I have a refrigerator in here. I might have some Gatorade. Hold on. You have to have a fridge in your office. Just get one. It's worth it. Oh, I did the cough the CDC way. Oh, okay, I didn't know that was. Is that like the politically correct way? Yeah, wow, Brad, that's a long time. You were out of commission for a while. Yeah, Jeremy, we know you rested a little bit. Little bit. This one's for you, Brad. It's weird to be told to be. Oh gosh, hold on. Oh gosh. Okay. Anyways, it's weird to be told to cough in your arms and not your hands. Like, I don't know. Am I supposed to cough in my arms or my... I need to go back to elementary school and they need to reteach me where I'm allowed to cough and where I'm not. As long as I'm covering my mouth, it should be fine. No vodka. Actually, hold on. Let me see what I have. I have this. This is the only thing I have in there. That's alcohol. You can't read it. It's Bailey's. Which it's probably expired because I don't drink alcohol that much. So, I think I bought this last year, to be honest. Oh, no, it's good till June. I can still drink it. Maybe I'll feel better if I drink it. I might have to set that aside for now. Yeah, I don't drink a lot of alcohol, so. But I should have got whiskey. I could probably take a shot of whiskey. It's whiskey, or is that a little old school? But I do have Gatorade, so. Because I'm out of cold. This is going to taste cold, too. I probably should just be drinking water because everything tastes like the temperature, not like the flavor. So now I have You have 3 investigations? Oh, Brad, I want to go to the Monroe house. Let me know when you're going. Where else are you going? You said you have 3. Or you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but I am curious. Yes, I know Jeremy water would be healthier. Flush the crap out of your system. Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, I'll share this, Courtney. Jeremy, this one's for you. I'm not laughing at Jeremy. I'm laughing at the armpit thing. Really? Like I have to lift my armpit. That's so funny. I'm not doing that. I'm not coughing in my armpit. I'm just not doing it. There you go, Courtney. Hi from Missouri. Hello, Missouri. I've never been to Missouri. Maybe I should add that to my list. That cough in your elbow has been around for a long time, and if you sneeze, yeah, I do occasionally sneeze. Welcome, Wayne, by the way. Thanks for sharing. So, man, Wayne, everybody knows you. They're saying hello. Oh, by the way, guys, so I started planning my guest for 2022, and then obviously holidays happen, and then Rona happened. And I still have some spots for this season of guest. So what I'm going to just throw out there is, I don't necessarily want just I don't necessarily want anybody to feel like they can't come on here and share their stories. I'm a pretty laid back person. Like, I'm just, so you don't really have to have a team or anything, but you just have to have paranormal stories and stuff, or paranormal background or whatever. And I would love to share your stories. So you to message me if you're interested in actually being on the actual show. Well, this is the actual show, and a show where I'm actually more organized and not so brain fog. Maybe I should show up more like this, I guess. But if you want to share your stories, your haunted stories or your locations you've investigated, or that you're I need some psychics and mediums on my show. Actually, if you guys know anybody, hit me up. Well, that's lame, Steven. I don't even know if it's possible to even get out of the paranormal. That's so hard for me. Me personally, let's talk about me personally. I have at times in the past, God, it's 6 years now. Yeah, it's been 6 years now since I publicly got into the field. And I have tried to be oh, I'm just going to go back to normal life, right? It's normal, you know what I mean? And just be I'm just going to go back to not investigating, to not paying attention to my surroundings. I have tried in the past, and guys, once you get into the paranormal, it's I mean, I know some people refer to it like a drug, it's addicting, and it kind of is in a way, because you'll not investigate, right? You just won't investigate for 3 weeks, and then you're it's time for a new investigation. I gotta get out there. I gotta investigate, So it is. Yeah. Well, Brad, aren't you going to be on my show? Brad, you're going to be on my show. Brad's going to be on my show, guys. Let me hold up. I got my podcast schedule right here. Let me look here. Yeah, Brad, you're scheduled. You're going to be on here and share your stories. Don't forget. That's going to be February 18th. Brad will be here to share his stories. Take an indefinite break from the paranormal. Well, I wish you luck, Stephen. It's very hard to get out of. I think personally, for me, it's very hard to get out of the paranormal, like, as a whole, especially because I use my social media only for the paranormal stuff. I have no private social media, any of that stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it would be so hard for me because I would basically have to redo everything, get rid of my social media, then add everybody again because all my friends are in the paranormal field now. I have like some friends that aren't in the field, but they're actually really open minded and they're willing to go ghost hunting with me if I invite them along. But I don't have any friends that are closed off to any of that stuff. If they are, I've probably cut ties with them because this has become part of my life. So it's a big deal. I'll answer your question in just a second, Wayne. I'll be investigating with you. Soon you will be investigating. Oh, I'll invest what? What do you mean I'll be investigating you? I don't like the sound of this. I don't understand. Reiterate that. While you reiterate that, because I'm not sure what you're talking about. Wait, your question. So when was the first time I had a paranormal experience? Okay. I'm going to tell you about the first time I know I had a paranormal experience. Okay. Well, I don't know what kind of paranormal experience you want to learn. You want to learn about when I realized death was real. That was really my first experience because prior to that, I was a kid, obviously, when all this happened. And as a kid, death was abstract to me. It wasn't really a thing, right? Like, so if I saw any ghosts or anything, it was like just a person. It wasn't a ghost. Like, so I really didn't even believe in like death for the longest time. Like, I know that sounds insane, but when you're a kid and you don't experience it, it's like, why do people keep talking about death, but nobody's ever dying? Well, in my life, personally, the first death I experienced was when I was 8. And when I was 8 years old, my parents had just bought a new house. We were at our new house the first day we were at our new house. We're going to refer to it as Cherry Street. And I love this house for so many reasons. I love Cherry Street. And when we were at the new house, my grandparents came to visit us. And so we just kind of chit-chatted. They hung out, whatever. I was 8 years old, so I was upstairs playing in my room. I was downstairs running around the house. So my grandparents were there the other day. Well, that night, my grandfather actually came. It was our very first night in this new house. Actually came and visited me in my dream. And what I had found out was about, I don't know however long after that, he was in my dream and he was like a tornado. Like, that was his symbol, a tornado, which is different. And letting me know everything's okay, so on and so forth. And my cousin comes in about 1 o'clock in the morning, wakes me up from my dream. And he's like, she's like, Grandpa's dead. And I'm like, I just talked to him. Like, I was sleeping. Oh, wait, I was sleeping. So that's the first time I ever had anybody die in my life. And when I had somebody die, the first death I experienced, it kind of opened up this whole another world for me. It was so weird. And I know that happens a lot when young kids experience death. And they don't have, like, for me personally, I didn't have a religious background. My parents didn't go to church. So I didn't have like this whole scenario that people are going to die and they're going to go to happy places or they're going to go to evil, bad, terrible hell or whatever, I didn't have that like sense of any guidance, anything to that. So anyways, he came to me in my dream. That was my first experience. Now the thing is, at the same time, we just moved into this house on Cherry Street. And Cherry Street is probably one of the most haunted houses I've ever lived in. I actually was going to purchase the house about 2 years ago. It was up for sale right before coronavirus. And then it ended up falling through. And why would I want to go back and live in a haunted house? I don't know. I just, because I have kids now and I knew the experiences I had, and I kind of shouldn't, I really don't want my kids living in a haunted house. Although I'm told my house is haunted. I'm not told, we have experiences here, but nothing compared to the house on Cherry Street. And, there were so many stories on the house in Cherry Street that I could share with you. A lot of it was electronic. We would have TVs turn on, TVs turn off, radios turned up, blaring, turned back off, shadows. Um, yeah, that could be Donna. Definitely something may have been calling me back. I have this weird um, connection with the house. I'm just so drawn to it, and I love the house. It was built in probably 1800s, or not 1800s, sorry, 1900s, like early 1900s. I think it was almost 100 years old when we lived there. Back in the 90s is when we lived there, so that kind of dates me how old I am. Um, and there the thing is, like, one thing that really intrigued me, it's sad, it's a sad story, but there was a guy that actually lived there. We moved there in 1995, so now y'all know how old I am. We moved there in 1995. In 1994, just a year before, a guy actually killed himself in the garage there. His last name was Perry. I'm not going to say his first name. He was only like 27, I think, years old at the time. And I seen the news, or the newspaper article and everything. So it's an actually true story. He hung himself in the garage at the house on Cherry Street. So I do believe that he was probably one of them. That probably haunted the house. My understanding is he lived at the house by himself before before, he died, and then we bought the house. I was also told that's probably why my parents got the house for like 35,000 or something like that, which in the 90s, I guess, I mean, maybe that's cheap in the 90s, but I don't know. I was told that's why the house wouldn't sell. So, but 35,000 for a house today would be awesome, wouldn't it, guys? So it was really cheap. It wasn't like a beat up house or anything like that. It wasn't too bad at all, of a house, but it was, I mean, it was kind of decorated, kind of like, it was like it was redone in maybe the 70s or 80s and then not redone since. So, yeah. But I love that house. I don't know why. I love that house, even though it was scary. I hated going up and down the stairs. So the stairway was like enclosed. Like there was a door at the bottom of the stairs. So it was like enclosed. So when you go up and down the stairs, and it curves off like that. Um, like we go up and then it curve off, and it was like I always felt like somebody was following me up and down those stairs. I hated it. But I still wanted to go live there again. I still wanted to move back into that house. It's insane. So yeah, it is kind of like I'm drawn to it. Do I believe that I have taken something back with me? I do hunt a lot of different places. I've been investigating. I've been I wouldn't say I've investigated only for the past 6 years, but this past 6 years is when I finally got into the paranormal field, as like somebody online, somebody that people know, like talk to, whatever. Like I'm making friends within the field. Um, there's one time I think I brought home something from the Hannah house from Indianapolis, only because I had such a vivid dream that night that it was going to overtake. Like my daughter was sleeping in my bed at the time. She was like 4, maybe. It was going to overtake like us and suffocate us, and but it was like a dream. Okay, Steven, thanks for stopping in. I'm not gonna talk to you later. Love y'all. Love you too. Yeah, we'll kick that kung flu. um, that was probably the only time I really felt like I may have brought something home with me. I've been to a lot of locations, and I really don't feel like I've brought anything else home with me. There's situations in my house that say, hey, it's definitely haunted here. At my own personal house. My house was, I went to the library and I was able to find a map. A map of going back to 1880 of just my house was like the first one here, and then there was nothing else within this block. So my house is the oldest one on this block, back to at least 1880. I hadn't gone back further than that, but my house has been so many things. It was a parsonage for a little bit, and then it's been a duplex. Even though it's a one story, it was still split in half, and it was duplex for a little while. So lots of people have lived here. So who knows? Who knows? Who knows what people have done here? Chris Garcia. I'll look into Chris Garcia. I feel like I know that name. Are we friends? Are we friends, Chris? Let's see. Let's see if we're friends with Chris. Because I feel like I know that name. So Garcia, because you mentioned him a couple times. No, we have we have 53 mutual friends. So I'm gonna send Chris a friend request, and we'll see if he will be my friend. Be my friend, Chris. Oh, he has the Dead Files shirt on. I actually don't hear a lot of people talk about the Dead Files. That's actually one of the paranormal shows I'm kind of keen to. I kind of like, and it's only because I don't know how you guys feel about Amy Allen, but it's only because what she does is what I can do. So that's why I'm kind of interested in her show a little bit more than some of the other ones. Be well, thanks, Donna. Jennifer Lee. Isn't she part of things? She's part of our stuff, ain't she? I'm gonna apologize, guys. Is this Jennifer Lee? We have 17 friends. She's so pretty. Is that her? He loves Deadfile. He's just like her. Okay, then yeah, I definitely want to talk to him then. If he does the same thing I can do, that would be very cool to talk to him. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sniffling in the mic. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm not from Scotland. I'm not from Scotland. I'm from America. I say that with so much enthusiasm. I'm from a little town in Indiana, United States. Oh, you're not. Oh my gosh. See, okay. I'm sorry, Liz. You're from Scotland. Okay, so this is not my fault. I have COVID and I have fog brain, so I am probably misreading half of your guys's stuff here. So you're from Scotland. Thank you for joining. All right. Thanks, Liz. What? Wait, hold on. I gotta read this. That has probably been one of my problems. Me and Queen don't what? And who's Queen? Is Queen your girl? Yeah, I think I like Chris. I just saw his page. I just found his page, and I'm kind of digging it. Kind of digging his vibes. I really make a lot of my decisions on who I like and who I don't like based on vibes. Like, you don't even have to say a word to me. I'm gonna look at you and be like, I like you. Or I'm gonna be like, I don't like you. I probably won't say that to you, but I'll be thinking it. Wayne, I don't understand. Can you tell me again? I don't understand. 8 children. Whew. It's a lot of babies. Yeah, Brad. Brad, I think we had that conversation when we met. We were like, me and Brad met at an investigation. He's actually, um, we have a mutual friend, and I think that's pretty much what we said to each other. We're like, whether I like you or not, like I remember having that conversation with you. Donna, you think Chris would give me a reading? I don't get readings a lot because I do readings, so I don't get readings a lot, and I really could use a reading. I need some advice. My intuition is not working for me right now. I it's that foggy brain, it's that Rona brain. I don't know. Uni, you and I research would be a great team. Oh yeah, we talked about them. I think. Yeah, I will. Yeah, Jeremy, we talked about them when I saw you. Yeah, I want to reach out to them too. I should be writing this stuff down. Damn, guys. Remind me to reach out to them. You guys don't watch paranormal shows? I don't either usually. Like I said, I'm watching the Golden Girls, and that's what I would be doing right now, by the way. I'd be in there watching Golden Girls. And I'm a true crimes fan. That's type stuff I like. Yes, Brad. Yep, we did have that conversation. I remember that. Liz has a question for me. Oh, I got a cough, guys. Okay. I don't want to cough on my mic. What's the scariest investigation that I've been to? Crap. I don't know. Let me think here. One time I went to Crown Point and a bat tried to attack me. That was pretty scary. Bats are okay. I have a phobia against bats, so I'm not gonna lie to you. Like that freaking freaked me out probably more than any place I've ever investigated. I hate bats. I hate bats. Absolutely. Okay, thanks, Donna. Thanks for sharing that. Um, Gosh, I've not been to a lot of scary locations, I would say. Locations I felt uncomfortable at. I had a situation at Crown Point. Okay, thanks, Donna. Appreciate it. I had a situation at Crown Point that was pretty scary, but it wasn't like overwhelmingly scary. Oh, you know what? Rhodes Hotel. Let's talk about Rhodes Hotel because I don't know if you're familiar with it. Rhodes Hotel is located in Atlanta, Indiana, and I don't know if a lot of people know about Rhodes. Like, it's a popular place, but I don't know that it's like a big popular place. Rhodes Hotel was probably one of the only places I actually got like really attacked at, which is strange because it's not a common place to be attacked at, I guess. My understanding from hearing other people's stories. But I had like this, it was me and this other guy, and I've told this story before probably on the show, so sorry if you've already heard it. We were in what's called the tuberculosis room, where this kid allegedly died from tuberculosis. And I'm going to say allegedly because I don't have proof of anything. I'm just sharing what the stories are, okay? So we're in there, and I could just feel something coming down the hallway. Is it called the Red Room? Jeremy says the Red Room. Okay. Feel something coming down the hallway, and I am sitting across from, but I mean that with all respect, an amateur investigator. And he could just sense I'm getting like really anxious, and I'm like, somebody's coming down the hall. Like, obviously not a physical person was coming down the hall. Excuse me. And so I was like, somebody's coming down the hall. Somebody's coming down the hall. And you could just feel like, you could just see like the hallway just getting darker and darker and darker and darker. And the guy that's sitting across from me starts freaking out. So he gets up and he goes down the hallway. And I'm like, oh my God, he's leaving me here by myself. And it just comes in, like the darkness just barrels into the room. And I'm like, oh my God. Like I was prepared for it, but I was not prepared for it. And I just like felt overwhelmed, and like I got up and I jetted down that hallway. And I don't run, guys. I do not run. I jetted down that hallway and went downstairs, and I could barely remember leaving that. Like, I remember leaving that room, but it's like the whole walk through the hallway was so quick. Like, I know I don't run that fast. It was so quick. And then I got downstairs and I was just like, oh my gosh, overwhelmed. And like, I felt so sick and dizzy and everything. And that was probably one of the, because what was scary about it was the fact that I was basically getting cornered, because I'm in this room at the end of the hallway, and this entity is barreling down the hallway and coming into the room. At least that's what it feels like. And that's what was scary. It wasn't scary to me that there was an entity as much as it was I was getting cornered. I do not do well getting cornered, guys. I just do not. So with that said, like, that was probably one of the scariest situations. I know that's not like terrifyingly scary. But like I said, I've been really like, I haven't got scared much. And almost, there's times I felt uncomfortable, but yeah. Hi, Chantel. Let me know if I pronounce that wrong, by the way. Yeah. So if you have abilities, Donna, you're welcome to, while we sit here and chat, you're welcome to share, like, if you pick up on anything here in my house, because I've not had anybody else do a walkthrough through my house or anything. So you're welcome. You're welcome to tell me if you pick up on anything at all, because I'm open-minded. I'm listening, girl. This is the most excitement I've had in 5 days, guys. I do want to thank everybody for joining me. We're like 20 minutes over our time, but 13th Dimension is not going live tonight. And I don't think the Pun Network, I don't think there's a show there tonight. Past 3 a.m. You must be over across the pond. But thank you. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Jeremy says he's doing a little bit better each day, which we're thankful. We're thankful he's doing good. So what do you guys want to see from Unveil Paranormal this season? I did a South Africa. Oh. Okay. So that's not just the pond. That's that's a long flight is what that is. Well, welcome. I appreciate you dropping in. Definitely. Thank you. Yeah, Donna in the house. Wait, why can I? Okay, there it goes. Okay, well, that's fine. I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to do a reading or anything like that. It's just if you ever pick up anything, you're welcome to share. Land of Stallions. Excuse me. Oh, so rude. So, anyways, back to what I was saying, guys. So what do you guys want to see from Unveil this season? Because I have some ideas. We're gonna have some guests, obviously. Gotta have my guests, because I really do love talking with people and hearing the stories. I am planning on putting together some paranormal investigations that I've done. I know what stallions mean, Jeremy. Stallions means forces, Jeremy says. I know that. So I'm going to be doing, I don't know, for next week I have planned to put together one of my investigations I did last year as a little video and share it with you guys. Let's see. Yeah, Donna, I am going to say there's times where I have talked about it here in the house and it's kind of froze up. So yeah, that makes sense to me. Yeah, I haven't been to Kansas, so yeah, I want to go to Kansas. Is Amy your wife? Wayne and Amy. I don't know you guys. You guys want to be friends? Let's be friends. I love friends, guys. Do you guys have? Yeah, it froze up again, didn't it, Donna? Wayne, do you have your own team and stuff? Like, am I supposed to know? Like, I'm always interested in knowing about people with their teams and whatnot. Like if you have a team or if anybody has, by the way, guys, if you have a team, you want to share it in the comment section so I can come follow you. I love following people on their pages. I have Instagram too, by the way, if you prefer Instagram, guys. And I have TikTok, but I don't use that much. Yeah, Wayne, if you have a team if you have a team or something you want to share it in the comments, I'll go find you. Here's my Instagram. Here's my Instagram. It's just under Unveil Paranormal. Well, I mean, I guess, I don't need to explain this to you guys. Read the descriptions. The description of my page or of my show. The Ghost Hunters of Indy. Well, hello, my neighbors to the south. Tracing Agnes's paranormal team. What's the name of the team? You guys have a page? If you have a page, share it. Share your page. Share your pages. Right down here. Yep. Jeremy has 100%. Oh, not that one. Oh, well. Hello. Welcome. Jeremy has it actually 100% correct there. We are all about promotion of other teams and their work. This is part of the reason why I designed the show how I wanted to design it. Was I wanted to help promote other teams. If you guys watched my last actual shows on, they are a team that they're just getting started. And so I really wanted actually Travis, the one of the founders, if maybe the founder, actually reached out to me and said, "Hey, can I be on your show?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you can be on my show. Like, come on." So, absolutely. If you got a team and you just want to get on a podcast and share your story, I don't care if you don't. I don't care if you've never been on track, if you're just getting started, and you just want advice from investigators from around the world, because that's who joins these shows. Are people with experience jump in on these shows. They contribute to these shows. I mean, the audience. That's why I wanted my show open to the audience to do Q&A, because you guys help contribute. You give advice. You share your stories, so even if you're brand new to the paranormal field, you just want advice, message me and let's get you on the show, So yeah, you could just use this. If you have a smartphone, you just use your smartphone. You don't have to have a webcam. You don't have to have anything like that. I use StreamYard. You can all you have to do is click the link from your cell phone. Almost everybody has a smartphone. So you just click the link from your cell phone and join. That's all it takes. So it's really easy to join a StreamYard. You have many stories. Well, hey, I'm going to apologize. Is it Azrael? Is that how you say it? Let me know how to say that. I apologize. Or you just want me to call you Angel. If you got stories to share, share them. Definitely we can have you guys join us. Let me see. I had a couple of people share their teams here. So greetings from Ghost Hunters of Indy. Yep. Let's see what else we got here. Liz, what's the name of your team? Is there a paranormal team name? Tracy and Agnes Paranormals. Is that what it's called? Oh, 55 years of wizard. Wait, what? Can you explain that? Brad's shared his teams. He's another indie team. There we go. There we go. Can you explain? Oh, so I don't know a lot. I don't know a lot about Wicca and all that stuff, but I'm interested. Like, teach me. I want to learn something. Thank you, Liz. I appreciate it. I'm surprised we still have viewers at an hour and a half. I never do 2 hour. I never do 2 hour shows. I always do 55-minute shows. Hold on, I gotta look something up now. You know what, guys? Google is your friend. It's also the enemy. So don't get it twisted. As Azrael is. I'm sorry. Can you please tell me how to pronounce your name? I feel really bad. Azrael. Can you like so you're a wizard, which if that's like seriously, I'm interested in that. I'm really interested in like what that pertains. Like, how does one become a wizard? Is that your team? Oh wait, no, it's Wayne's team. Thanks for sharing, Wayne. I'm looking you guys up right now. I'm looking everybody up. Here's my Facebook. Looking y'all up right now. Azrael. So like Israel, but Azrael. Okay, I got you. Azrael. I like that. That's neat. It's different. MKPI. Here, let's share you. Here's Wayne's team. Mon. Oh, here you are. I do. I love just finding people. Da 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 da. Sing to you guys. You don't want that. Trust me. Oh, it takes 30 years. Okay. Azrael, would you wanna, if you're interested in sharing like your whole, like the wizard status and like how you get there and oh, how am I explaining this? Like just your story and stuff like that, you are more than welcome to private message me if you're interested in being on the show, because I would love to share that. I mean, we don't meet wizards. Like we have tons of investigators and stuff like that, but I don't know any wizards, so I would totally be interested in talking to you about maybe a spot on the show, because I think that would be interesting to learn. It's a topic that we don't talk about a lot. Now, anything Wiccan or Wicca, I don't know a lot about. I don't know a lot about a lot of different like beliefs, religions, stuff like that. Like I said, I grew up. Yeah, thanks. Awesome. Just message me. I grew up without any type of religious background. So I actually was, strangely enough, I was pretty agnostic. growing up. It's like I didn't believe in anything. So, yeah, I didn't really believe in anything. I didn't believe in heaven, didn't believe in hell, didn't believe in God, didn't believe in. If anything, I had a pretty bitter relationship with the fact of a God being out there for a while because I just didn't really, I just thought it wasn't fair. Like, why do I have to live my life a certain way because of a higher power? But I've learned over time that if I start paying attention to whatever feels like the higher power and I listen and I pay attention, life is getting a little bit better. And I don't think it has anything to do with praising a certain entity or whatever. I think it has to do with listening to my own intuition and not being so damn stubborn. Uh, Thanks, Wayne. I am probably not as young as you think I am. Probably not, but we're not going to talk about my age. I already gave hints earlier today or earlier in the show about how old I am. So, yeah. But yeah, guys. So, other than this whole evening, trust the vibes don't lie. Yeah, vibes don't lie. They don't lie. 25. Oh, bless you. I love you. You are my favorite person right now. Oh my gosh, 25? Oh, yeah, I'm 25. We'll go with that. New favorite person. He's going to get to be on the show twice now. That's awesome. Definitely not 25. God, if I was 25, my kid would have been born when I was young. Yeah, Jeremy thought I was young too. I can. Um, I'm blessed, I guess. I'm lucky that so far I'm aging gracefully. I guess. Other than gaining some weight, guys, I've been not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that. Like getting older and you just start packing pounds on. It sucks. I used to be like little thing. um, but it's a part of getting older and it happens. We all have to go through it for the most part. So never second guess yourself. Are you talking about when I do readings? Because I do that. I do that. So thank you for that advice. So, anyways, yes, thank you, Donna. I appreciate that. I do that. Oh, shout out from the hubby to Amy. Is Amy even in the show? Is she a shout out to Amy? Wayne loves you. Oh, can I say it? See, this is my Corona brain. I just totally misread that. Yes, I love you, Amy Holtz. There, I said it. I don't even know who Amy Holtz is, but mwah. Oh, really? Stays 5? Your Luke's your name? Well, nice to meet you, Luke. Appreciate it. Are you laughing at my brain fog thing? What are we gonna call it? We're gonna call it like COVID fog, Corona fog. I like calling it Rona. Like I just like the short. It's Rona. Got the Rona. Um, got Rona fog in my brain. Oh, because I said I don't know Amy. I don't know her. I'm sorry. I don't. But hello. I love you. I love everybody. So are you on here? Okay, so we gotta back up a second because I'm getting confused. I have like major fog in my brain right now, guys. This is the show that, this is the show to tune in if you want to see me be a total cluster, like mess up show. I'll be much more organized next week because hopefully I'll feel better. Did I share? Did I share all of the teams? I think I did, but I haven't even found you guys all yet. So login sister, what? Rodney, I don't know you, but I love you too. Yes, I am human, guys. I am the type of person. I don't know. I guess I'm maybe a A type person or something like that. Like a very perfectionist type person. And so for me to show up here completely unorganized, like no guest, none of that is very not like me. But when you're sick and you just want to do a live because you miss all your friends, you just do it. You just got to do it. It ain't going to hurt nothing for me to just be here to rattle. So, yes, Jeremy, I am human. I'm not a robot. Don't let anybody tell you differently. Thank you, Rodney. Look you up. I'll look you up right now. We're going to find you right now on Facebook. Let's see. Hey, you popped right up. Thank you, Debbie. I love your glasses. Those are like the steampunk glasses that you have on your profile pics. How was the mansion I went to? You talking about the Bell Mansion? Well, which time? Because I went on December 18th and then I went for New Year's. The first investigation, December 18th, was pretty interesting. We had some activity in the basement, and in the basement, we had these weird, strange lights. But then New Year's Eve, we actually were able to debunk the lights. Unfortunately, I was really excited about the lights. They were lights that were just like on the ground. They were there and then they poof disappeared. Well, we obviously were not thinking at all. Whoa, I just got blurry on the screen. Am I look blurry on the screen, guys? My thing, I got unfocused. I don't know if you saw that. It got unfocused. Um, and so we had these really interesting light anomalies, and we debunked them. Damn it. We debunked them on New Year's Eve. It was basically there were holes. This is like, I feel so stupid for not realizing this. This is like the dumbest thing. There were holes in the floorboards that caused the lights to show up on the floor. It was so stupid. It's like, oh my god, that was like the easiest thing to debunk, and for some dumb reason on December 18th, we didn't debunk it. So we debunked it. The mystery lights on the floors in the basement are debunked. um, so there was that. There's some children present in. I don't know how much I should tell you guys because it's a new place and I kind of want people to experience it. So tune off if you don't want to hear what we've had so far. There's like a lot of shadows down in the basement. The basement, it's so strange because for a lot of people, the basement has not been like the active place, but the boat 2 times I've been there, it's been really active. Um, Sound does travel pretty well in the building. So when you do investigate with a limited amount of people is going to be my suggestion, and know where everybody's at. But it's really cool building. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful building. It was a mansion, and then they actually tacked onto it and added like space for funerals. And the people that run it actually have done a lot of research on the place. So you can actually learn a lot just going and doing the tours of the building, and they'll do a little tour for you when you investigate too. But they've done a lot of research on the building, and so you'll learn a lot. And there's like a servant's quarters, and then there's an embalming room. It's like a mix of things because it was a mansion. It was a mansion and then turned into a funeral home. So you got your servants' quarters and like a mansion type feel, but then you also have these big giant rooms. There's 2 rooms, one second floor, one on first floor, of where the viewings took place. So because they were attached, and then there's an embalming room, which you wouldn't normally have in a house, but you have the embalming room too. So it was like a whole mix of things. Of rooms there, and it's a really, really cool building. I suggest at least going to check it out. Hold on. Okay, I'm not going to cough. I thought I was. At least go and check out the building. At least do the tours. But yeah, definitely investigate it. But when you do investigate it, keep in mind that sound does travel in there a little bit in certain parts of the house, which it doesn't surprise me. I mean, that's the way it is in a lot of locations that have a little bit of an openness to it. So keep that in mind. But it's a gorgeous building. Definitely go check it out. You're welcome. Anybody else have any other questions? I'm probably going to get off here by 9. Only because my bed's calling me. Oh, I didn't do a new. By the way, you guys, some of you that are following me, I'm gonna do a new introduction video, but I haven't done it yet for the show. That's why you guys had just that really short thing. So that's going to be on the to-do list as soon as I get better. Yes, Rodney, I will go to the Randolph Infirmary. I will. Like, that's happening. I don't know when, but it's going to happen just because I've not been there. And so many people have had experiences there. And so I want to kind of go and see, what it's all about and experience it. I mean, Rodney, I'm more than happy to go with other teams. I go on investigations all the time with now that I'm a part of a team. I'm actually part of a team too, but I'm still open to go. I'm actually not just any team, guys. I'm with things. The team. Okay. The team is who I'm with. And I'm still open though to go on investigate. Yeah, Jeremy, because you're here. It's Jeremy's team. I'm still open to go on investigations with people though. So, just let me know if your team's going on investigation. I'm still open to tag along. Hang out. I love meeting people. I love investigating with a whole bunch of different people. One goal I have for 2022 is to at least host one event at a haunted location where we can invite the public, whether it be with things or whether it be with just me. Ooh, are we going? Oh man, we're going to Randolph. I will get to go to Randolph for sure. Good. Screen is freezing. You look to wait, what? Hold on, let me read this over here because it's a lot smaller over there. With screen freezing, you look to left. I won't do on here. Let I'll let Chris. I don't feel bad. Oh, okay. So I assume Spirit in here doesn't feel that bad, which it shouldn't. I've never had any issues. But yes, Rodney, let me know. I have actually another team. The guest I had on my show last, they actually invited me to go to Randolph too. So it's like the race to get me to Randolph, I guess. But they're going later this month, I believe. Yeah, Donna, it's not, I mean, it's not negative. Oh, I mean, I've never had any issues with negative entities in my house. Just like, except for like coming and going. Like things would just show up and it'd just be like real quick negative energy and then it's gone. So, yeah. I've driven past Randolph several times, going to other locations, to be honest. I've actually been to the 2 other locations in Winchester, Indiana, I believe is where Randolph is. The 101, if you've never heard of it, go check them out. It's called the 101. No, just 101. And then the Stone Mansion is the other place I've been to in Winchester. I've also, let me think, like I was sharing earlier about places I've investigated that a lot of people don't talk about. I actually investigated the Hannah house, which I don't think a lot of people get to investigate anymore. The acoustics are bad at Randolph. That's okay. It can still be creepy. At the Stone Mansion, Rodney? Are you from Indiana, Rodney, if you don't mind me asking? Are you in the area? Michigan. Yep. I actually went to Michigan recently. That was one of the investigations I did. I like Michigan. It's not too bad place. I've only done like 2 investigations in Michigan though. Probably something like that. I think like 2 in it. I went to the Stimson Hotel or Stimson Hospital, and then the other place is called Eden Springs. It's not really a public investigation place, I don't think. It's actually a campsite where they used to have like a church and a congregation, and just it's in Benton Harbor, Michigan. So just I would look them up. I would love to go on investigation, but I'm in You're in Massachusetts, Donna. Yeah. Well, like I said, I want to do like a public investigation. Like I would love to investigate with just people who watch a show or other investigators, just because you can share ideas, you can share like techniques, you can do all that stuff. And I'm a more hands-on person. I like to investigate. I love having the show, and I'm going to continue the show, but I want to actually investigate. I don't want to just have a show. So I do. I am a hands-on person. I want to get out and investigate. I love traveling. And I love going to all these locations that I've never been to. So, yeah, you have to say from Lizzie Borden. See, the East Coast, or really anything east of here, like I want to go to. I want to see. Gettysburg is not really private, but I thought about going there. Lizzie Borden would be cool. Do they host? Can you still investigate Lizzie Borden or? Yes, you can. Okay. Yeah, that'd be cool. God, there's just a lot of places I'd investigate. Like, if I was given the opportunity, I'd investigate just about anywhere. So, Yeah, the Monroe House. Yes, I literally am like the mysterious Monroe House. Other than the Bell Mansion, the Monroe House is probably the closest location to me. Um, uh, to investigate. So I've been there multiple times. Nowhere, and plus it's one of the most affordable locations you can investigate. It's a house, so it really shouldn't be that expensive, anyways. But um, it's definitely worth it, and they've been posting like they have snacks, they have running water, they have heat. Like, I love when locations accommodate their investigators. I get it. It's more creepier if you don't have bathrooms, you don't have lights, you don't have heat. It makes it more creep factor. But I love being comfortable too when I investigate. So I think a lot of places lose business if they don't have heat here in Indiana. But I could be wrong. Maybe they still get investigators who are willing to face the cold, but I'm not one of them. I'm one of those people. I will ask if I'm looking for a place in January, February, December. Like, do you have heat? If you don't have heat, I'm not going to investigate. Probably. I don't like to be uncomfortable when investigating. It's just distracting. January 16th, Brad. Okay. If I'm better, I'll be there. I'll just show up. Let's see. Brand new owner added a haunted doll. I'm only blocks away. Where are you? Oh, where are you blocks away from? What place? The Lizzie Borden place? Oh, that's what you. Okay, you said ST. I thought that was up the state from Lizzie Borden. You're up the street. That's awesome. That's awesome, Donna. So I assume you've investigated there. Maybe, possibly. Fox Hollow Farms is another place in Indiana that's pretty popular. If you guys don't know the history of Fox Hollow Farms, um, what is it? Is his name Herbert Baumeister or something like that? He was a serial killer in Indiana. Killed people between, well, on the like off the interstates, I believe, where he dumped all his bodies, something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. Between Ohio and Illinois. So Fox Hollow Farms is where he buried a lot of his bodies, allegedly. If he didn't just dump them, whatever he did with them. But he ended up, I believe, evading the police and killing himself in Michigan, if I remember right. So, of course, they never got answers on where all the bodies are, how many people he killed, et cetera, et cetera. So it's Fox Hollow Farms, supposed to be a very haunted location. But the owners there currently, I don't think, allow investigations. So, yeah. If I owned that place, I probably would. 17 victims killed in his swimming pool in the house. Really? So 17 people have died there, I guess. At least that we know 17 people have died there then. I've always been afraid people say they go after you with abilities. Can you clarify? According to Brad, the town shut down the investigation. That doesn't surprise me, being Indiana. Not gonna lie. Um, Indiana's not very open minded to this stuff, guys. Oh, you never went to the Lizzie Borden house? All right, Rodney. Have a good night. So, all right, guys, we're at the 2 hour mark. So I think I'm going to get off here. So I will be live again next week. It's going to be every Friday. I'll post if we don't have a show for whatever reason. Yeah, I agree, Jeremy. I agree. Um, if you can communicate for them, they're gonna target you for sure. It may not be negative reasoning, but it could be. So, thank you so much. What does TC mean? Everybody's saying TC. What is TC? I should know what these mean. I gotta look up TC, guys. TC acronym. Take care. God, I'm an idiot. Thank you, Debbie. I told you I got that Rona brain going on. TC means take care, everybody. So we are on the same page now. Yeah, Lizzie Borden. Yeah, I'm sure she is mean. But yeah, so we're going to be live every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Next week, 14th, I got some guests on the 21st, got some guests on the 28th. Next week, I might have a little surprise for you guys. So tune in for that for sure. And then, of course, I have guests booked through February too. So we're going to, excuse me, crept up on me. So yeah, we're going to have several shows. Oh yes, I will message Chris. I actually have to write this down because I'm going to forget. I gotta get through this week, guys. I gotta get through this COVID crap. Chris Garcia, I love your style. And then there's a couple of you that I'll have to go back through the thing, but make sure you message me, guys. You guys can message me at Unveil if you want to be on the show. Like I said, I'm not discriminating against anybody to be on the show. Like, I mean, if you get on my show and you act like an ass, you're going to get kicked off. But yeah, other than that, I would love to have a variety of people on the show. I'm open and minded, and everybody, even if you have like the gentleman that was on earlier that said he was a wizard, like, okay, let's talk about that. Let's talk about it. What makes you a wizard? Like, come on, everybody, like, why wouldn't we want to learn about this stuff? So, thank you, Liz. Thank you. So anyways, I will private message Chris and see what I can do. So I'm just an amateur vodcast. I see everybody posting vodcast lately, so we're just gonna start calling it vodcast. I'm an amateur vodcast host, so I don't know. Is Chris too cool for me? Too cool for? No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure he's adorable. I looked him up. I saw his pictures. I like his vibe. So, we're off to see the wizard. Yeah, I'm off to see the wizard in my dreams because I am so exhausted. This is the most talking I've done in 5 days. Seriously, I'm probably going to go lay back down, turn on my Golden Girls, and probably fall asleep. I am so tired right now. So, everybody, I do want to thank you so much for jumping in here. I greatly appreciate it. And like putting up with me and my fog brain, and everybody, thank you so much for the blessings. I am hoping to be COVID free by Sunday. At least my employer would prefer that. So we will see what happens. Yes, Jeremy, I'll message you from my bed while watching my Golden Girls. So I'll message you there. All right, everybody. Good night. Thank you also for dropping in. Everybody have a blessed night. Bye.